We fit golf balls green to tee. So we start at the short game end of things. That's where you do most of your scoring. That's where you're going to make most of your shots up, right? Then we work backwards. Now, along with this ball fit, when we go over there and we pick some balls and go through the models, I'm going to give you a ball fitting card each, which is one of these. Let me just show you that. Now, what that is, I'll give you a recommended ball, okay? And you get an alternative ball. Now, we go through the ball, see how it feels. You yourself, you're already at the premium end. Your Pro V1X is going to be your recommended ball, but I'm going to give you a Pro V1 as an alternative to try. So then you'd work your way through this card. I'd take it a step further than just starting with a short game shot like this. I'd start with a few putts. Yeah. Use both balls, use them against your competitive brand as well. Hit some putts, test them, see which one feels the best, which one rolls off the club the best. Then move back short, little chip. Start there, 100-yard pitch, few mid-irons, few long irons, back to the tee. Tick these boxes as you go through, which one you like the best, the feel of, the flight. When you get to the bottom, whichever column's got the most ticks in is the ball potentially you're supposed to be using, okay? So it's just a little process to go through. Got a few companies fitting golf balls to speeds, swing speeds, okay? The way we kind of dispel that myth, we don't fit golf balls to speeds because, you know, in theory, the golf ball doesn't know who's on the other end of the club. They don't know who's hitting it. They don't know how hard you're hitting it, okay? And as an example, let's just say you swing your driver at, let's say, 80 miles an hour, and I swing mine at 100. When I drop down to like a 9-iron, I'm going to swing it at the same speed as you. So the ball's got to perform at every speed. Total performance, okay? So in theory, if you were going to fit a ball to speed, you'd need a different ball for every shot. So that argument don't kind of stand up. The other thing is, if you did fit a golf ball to speed, you're fitting it for 14 shots in theory, because you're fitting it to driver speed, okay? That's only 14 shots. What about the rest of the round? With that in mind, let's go and hit some golf balls, okay? We'll start with DT Solo, down the far end there. One thing I'll touch on while we're going through the balls, from DT Solo to Pro V1X, which is our longest ball, DT Solo being our shortest ball, there's only about 7 yards difference in distance. So they're all very long. The difference is in the short game, the control, okay? Obviously from this end, you're not going to get as much spin as that end.
I'm using the Strixon AD treble free. It's just been playing well for me this season, so stuck with it. I just go straight flight for me. Distance is okay, and it plays well around the greens. Nice to try all the different ones. I preferred the Pro V1X today. It just seemed to go where I wanted it to go on the course. So just felt nice off the chip. It landed where I wanted it to land, and it rolled out to roughly where I was hoping it to go. So that one did the best for me. Depending on how it goes with like drives and long irons and what have you, but the short game it felt good. If it was going to help me game and I was enjoying playing it, if it plays well for me, I'm happy to pay for it. So
I tend to use Pro V1X because it's got lower spin rate, gives you more control off the tee, and also it's nice and soft for approach shots, and I like it especially off the putter face. There is a Titleist NXT Tour S, which felt soft as well. I think it's probably a more economical ball, so yeah, we'll consider trying those as well. Well, a combination of both really. Price and performance is important. Value for money. Yeah, it was good. It was good to try all the golf balls on the Titleist range because there's so many varied types of golf ball, and gain the experience of the guys that know what they're talking about really. So yeah, good. Yeah, definitely. Like even how the ball rolls out when you're chipping on the green. Probably the more premium ball, you can actually feel on the club face nicer. So yeah, my alternative ball would be NXT Tour S.